In Japanese culture, you have superstitions, and I will talk about 10 of them. I confirmed with my husband, and I experienced firsthand with my husband when we traveled or when some events taken place, how superstitious he is. We have it in German culture, but I will not tap on this now. You, for yourself, maybe have it also in your culture, some superstitions, and I will just talk about 10. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the little bell button to get notified when I upload a new video. Let's continue. So my first experience, first-hand experience, was back in 2006. My husband was invited to a funeral, or had to attend a funeral from his office. So he went. He has his funeral suit and all, it's already all prepared. It's only used for funeral. And when he came back home, he was at the entrance, the genkan, basically where you take off your shoes. And at that time, we lived in a very small apartment in Yokohama, and there was a small corridor. And instead of stepping into the house, he asked me to bring him salt. And I was like, did I understand this correctly? He wanted salt. Yes, yes, bring me salt, bring me salt. He was a little bit frantic, and I was like, I couldn't connect this to a superstition. Maybe his father would be superstitious, yeah, or his mother or grandparents. But I haven't experienced this in my generation too much, at least, no, I haven't experienced this. And I am myself sometimes a little bit superstitious, but in general, not to a frantic, yeah. And he said, no, I need salt, I need salt. So I brought him salt from the kitchen. He threw it over his shoulder. I don't know, one shoulder or two shoulder, I cannot really remember. And then he turned. And when I saw him turning, I was like, oh, I remember this from my grandmother back in Germany. She was doing something similar. I cannot, not in detail, but I just remember this. What happened here? So, yeah, this is the first superstition. The superstition with the funeral is the Japanese think that ghosts are following them home. Throwing salt over their shoulder, this means to get the ghost, the bad ghost who might follow you back home, off the track. On Wikipedia they say it for cleansing purposes, but it was clearly what my husband said. It's because to get the ghosts who are following home off his track, and they would not enter the house. The second superstition, when I experienced it very early in our marriage, but I wasn't thinking so much about it. It's about our bedroom. Now, well, first of all, he set it up with 2 single beds. But that's not the superstition. The superstition is they would never sleep with the head to the north. So wherever we go, in any ryokan, you will not sleep with your head to the north in Japan. This is very, very, very superstitious, because you lay the dead with the head to the north, and therefore you wouldn't sleep in this direction. You would have a short life. Third one, a person's name should be never written in red. This is relating also to death, meaning on grave markers the name is usually written in red. Another superstition is number 4. is never cut your toenails at midnight, because this could lead to the death of your parents and you will be never attending their deathbed. Number 5, you should never, when you eat at the table, use your chopsticks and pass food from one chopstick to another, because this is what you're doing at the funeral when you pass the bones from the person, which were cremated and transferred to an urn. The next thing, most probably you know about it, number 6, is don't stick up your chopsticks straight up. Well, this reminds people on a Buddhist temple where you put sand sticks into the ashes. Number 7 is, if you eat, you should take a walk. You should never rest after eating, because you will become a cow, pig or elephant. And I think we have this similar belief in the West. Number 8 is, don't step on the close border of tatami mats. If you do so, it's bad luck. Number 9 is, you get diarrhea when this area, your tummy or midsection, is cold. Number 10, the first dream after New Year will come true. So, and then I have 2. I asked my husband, because after I had researched in the internet about superstition in Japan, how about the superstition, if you play the flute at night, snakes will come? He doesn't know about it. He also doesn't know about breaking a comb or the strip of a geta, or the shoe of the traditional shoe of the Japanese, will bring bad luck or is a bad omen. Also, he also doesn't know about that. Okay, that's it for today with my video and with the superstition in Japanese culture. I hope I see you again next week. Bye!